So, hey guys, welcome back to Southern Firewood. I haven't posted a video in about a week or so. I've been on vacation for the past. This is my spring break, so I've been on vacation since Sunday, and I got back yesterday late last night, and it's about to rain. So I figured I would take this time to do like an updated. I did a video a while back showing like some basic things that you would need to start a firewood business. But now, since I've been doing firewood for about 9 months now, I figured I would make an updated video, like explaining all the things you need detail by detail, not just an overall. So the first thing that I recommend is, well, the first thing you need, or the first thing you need to start a firewood business is a log splitter. Doesn't matter what you get. I mean, obviously, preferably get something, not like a little bitty 13 ton if you're wanting to be a lot production. But, I mean, I know people that does have a 13 ton and they're just fine. So, I mean, it's whatever's really in your price range. When I got my performance built 28 ton log splitter from Lowe's, I think it was like 1200. Now it's like 1600. I was gonna get the 32 ton, but apparently when we went to get it, they had it out front, and they said it was on recall, so they couldn't sell it to us. But so we were gonna wait, but it ended up being they didn't know when they were gonna get another one, and since log splitters were getting hard to find, we figured they had a performance built 27 ton or 28 ton, so we got it anyway. And I mean, I use it all the time, and it is a great log splitter. But of course, there's Tractor Supply with Country Line, County Line, yeah. They're 25, I'm pretty sure, like 27, and then like a 34 or 40 ton, something like that. And I mean, those are good. The only thing I have against them is, I mean, this is just a thing. My dad would not buy one, even though I have it set up. So that's another video. But I'm paying him for it. It's not like he just bought it and it's mine. I have to pay him until I buy it. And it's just, I'll explain it in another video. But anyway, he would not buy a Kohler one. He just said he hates Kohlers, which, I mean, I've heard really good things. But, I mean, it's just personal preference. I mean, I've heard bad, I've heard good, I've heard, all kinds of stories about Kohlers. But we ended up with a Briggs & Stratton, which I've worked on tons of Briggs & Strattons with my grandpa and everything else, so I know Briggs & Strattons. So that's what we ended up with. But also Champion, the Home Depot brand, Champion. I've seen people on YouTube with them. I just don't like them because, I mean, I bet they're a good log splitter. I just don't personally like them because of their engine. I don't know what kind of engine it's got. So, I know you can get parts for it from Home Depot, but I just like to know what kind of engine. But I mean, I want something that'll last for a while, not just something, whatever. But also not Home Depot, Harbor Freight. If you're looking for, a smaller log splitter, say you're only doing, you're just trying to sell a little bit of wood on the side. Again, the performance built 13 ton, Harbor Freight also has a 13 ton. So it's whatever is in your price range. I mean, the Harbor Freight, I think, is like 600-700 last time I looked, and the Lowe's 13 ton was like 1,000, because it used to be like 800-900. Now it's like up in the thousands. So it's crazy what things are going for now. So yeah, a log splitter is a must-have. So moving on to the second necessary. So a chainsaw. You must have a chainsaw. So here, let me go get it. Have y'all seen? If y'all seen in other videos, this is my Echo CS590 Timberwolf. chainsaw, which I got for $100 when we bought the Ferris, which I'll be doing a review on that during the summertime. The Ferris Z2 stand-on mower with a Vanguard 28 oil guard engine. But I got this also for $100. With that, the guy gave it to us for $100. So this has been an awesome chainsaw. One thing that I did do, I was refilling it the other day. I was refilling it the other day, and I accidentally knocked that off somehow. I don't know how, but yeah, this has been a great chainsaw. It's also really heavy when it's in the morning time and you're still half asleep, but that's okay. So you need a good chainsaw. I got the Echo because I heard great things, and it's it's 59.8 cc chainsaw, which is pretty much what I wanted. I want something. I didn't want, like my dad's MS 250, hit the 45 cc saw. I wanted something that could get up and go, but still be light enough to limb and do other stuff like that. But at the time, Husqvarna, the 560 Rancher, was a little out of my price range, which I got that for $100. So I mean, it's all good. But also still makes the MS 270, the 291, and like the equivalent to that is the MS 311. So if you want to get a still that's equivalent to that, to the Echo, still MS 311 or a Husqvarna 360 range or 560 Rancher. So yeah, that's a chainsaw. I mean, you can get a smaller chainsaw, and I know people have got away with like an MS 250. But if you want to get some real production done and go fast and not have to wait, just go. If you want to really be able to go, then you want something probably up in the 55 and up cc range. I mean, the bigger the better, but also bigger also comes with weight. So if you can't handle the weight, or it's just really tiring or something, or something like that, then you might not want to go get a 70 cc chainsaw. You might want to stick down with the 60s. It still gives you a lot of. It's not as fast, but it still gives you a lot of production and a lot of other stuff without being the weight. So that's definitely something you need. Make sure it's not. I mean, you can get away with a Farmer Tech or something like that. I mean, if I wouldn't have got the Echo, I would really consider getting a Farmer Tech Husqvarna chainsaw. But I do recommend. I love the Husqvarna. I think they're great chainsaws. But I do recommend, though, if you're going to be doing a lot of cutting, then you might want to invest in getting a name brand, really good quality chainsaw. That way you can take it out, saw all day, and not have to, buy something at nighttime because you broke something. So yeah, that's my opinion on chainsaws. And also with chainsaws, you need 2-stroke mix, gas, bar and chain oil, files. Eventually you'll need new chains, bars, all kinds of stuff. And then like me, if you want to put accessories on it, bigger dogs, bitter. I can't talk today. Well, I never can talk. Yeah. Full right handlebars is your chainsaw. I mean, that's all cosmetic. I mean, the full right handlebar and the dogs aren't, because it's not really cosmetic. I like the way it looks too. It's also useful. If I would do it again, I would still get what I got. I wouldn't change anything of what I've got and done to it. The dogs, though, get those before you get anything else. Those are like the best thing ever. You can really grip and get into those things. But yeah, so always bigger dogs, or whatever you call them in your area, spikes, whatever. So moving on. The next thing you'll need is a supply of pallets. I know that kind of sounds weird, or just a supply of pallets, IBC totes, whatever. You need a supply of them. I mean, you can't just. I mean, you can, but you can't just, never get any and be like, oh, I got 5 pallets. And I got like 3 loads of wood. I'm gonna be fine. No, you need like 50 pallets. Oh, I'm gonna be good. I got a load of wood. 50 pallets, because you use a lot of pallets to build things. Like if y'all saw my thing, I used like 4 pallets just to build a kindling uh, rack. To throw my kindling in there. That way, I could have somewhere to put it, but still, kind of dry a little bit. I mean, it's not gonna dry super, but it's so small it's gonna dry anyway. But there's probably places. Go on Facebook Marketplace. There's probably places on there, downtown or wherever, getting rid of getting rid of pallets, because they have so many, and there's a place downtown where I live. They just have hundreds of pallets, and I mean good pallets too, like long ones, like 8 foot long ones, like good pallets. So yeah, you can just go down there, get you a trailer, just load them up, load the back of your truck up, and you got 30 pallets or so, and just make like 3 trips in one day, man. You'll be good for a while. You don't need a lot. You need a lot of pallets, but you don't need so many pallets. Like you don't have room to put them. Get like 30 pallets, stack them. Go get another 30. If you have the room to get a bunch, then get a bunch. But if you have so much room where it's starting to get a pain in the butt just to have all those pallets there, then only get like 30 at a time. Just stack them there in the back of your wood yard. Just put them there. You don't have to maneuver them and do a bunch of crap with them. You can just put them there and be done with it. So yeah, moving on. The next thing you need is a supply of firewood. So, at first I was just cutting down trees, here and there, getting the wood I could. And then I got a load of cherry, and I thought that was like, dude, like that is so much wood. And then I got this load of wood, which y'all seen. I have so much wood. That's going to take me a long time to cut, probably a week or so, or 2 weeks. It'll take me a while. You'll see some videos coming up. I've just been so busy, vacation and rain and all this other stuff. And then it snowed like 6 inches on Saturday, which it's been like 80, and then it snowed, so it's been crazy. But yeah, so you definitely need a supply of firewood. If you're just going how I did, you're only gonna get maybe a rick or so, 8 foot long, 4 foot tall, a rick. That's all I had when I did my bundles, and I already sold out. I sold on Saturday. I sold 27 bundles. So I've sold like 70 something bundles so far. I made a pretty good amount of money, so that's always good. But it's just some things. But you want to have a good supply, even if you have to spend $500-$600 on a load of wood, or a bunch of loads of wood. You're gonna make twice, triple that, if you bundle it. Now, if you're doing like cordwood or rick wood or something like that, then you might you're gonna double, triple. You're gonna double at least your money, but if you could triple it if you did bundles. So that's always something to think about. But okay, so you need a supply of firewood. So moving on from that, now you also need something to unload the firewood, but there's always creative ways to unload the firewood. So you could use a tractor skid steer, but you can always get the wood off. I've seen some crazy things. But so moving on, some things that I would change if I did it over. I would have started off a lot stronger. I would have got a load of wood at first. I would have worked really hard, and a lot harder than I did. I would work how I'm working now, go out there like every day, work until I'm tired, or, well, not until I'm tired, but, work until I can't work no more, or till I don't have time. Ooh, not toolbox. So, yeah, work until you can't work no more, just till you're so tired or don't have time. Or, I would also change that I would get out there. I would put my name out there. I would just work harder in general. So, that's the thing I would change. Number 2 is I would get firewood sooner. Like I said a few minutes ago, I would get more firewood. I would work harder at getting the firewood. I would, stride towards my business harder, same thing. But, so that's always something. But I mean, I just want to say, guys, if you're starting out as a firewood business, it's going to be hard at first. You're going to think, well, for me, it was hard at first. I was like, I didn't have any, I mean, I had wood, but I didn't have enough, and I just felt like I wasn't, doing good enough or something like that. And don't feel like that, because once you start getting wood and making money and just doing everything in firewood, you start to feel so much better. You start to feel like, oh, look, I just made $100 or, $150 or $200, it's like, man, that felt good, something like that. It's not always just, oh man, I made $50, oh, working on it next. No, you feel good about it because you're working hard to get that money, or to get that wood, and then you get money that you can spend it on wood. At first you're going to be reinvesting your money into the business, getting more wood, getting this, but after a while, once you start to get your quantity or your inventory built up and start to get a lot more money flow, you'll be able to spend your stuff on like new chainsaws and new toys like that, new equipment and all this other kinds of stuff. Or you can reinvest it in the business and get a new log splitter, which I mean, I can't talk, in which that, I mean, is a new toy, but, or new equipment, but it's gonna ramp up your ramp up your production a lot if you get like a Wolf Ridge, Easton Maze, Split Fire, man, those are the three main that I know of. Oh man, I know some other ones, but Easton Maze and Wolf Ridge are the big two that I know of. There's probably some other big ones like that too, but I mean, spend your money wisely. Don't just go spend it on, other stuff. Also, another thing is to eat healthy. Don't stay up super late. Don't stay up till like 2 o'clock in the morning, doing random stuff. Eat healthy. Don't go eat, sit down and eat junk food. I mean, granola bars, some of these things, they got 140 calories, but when you're out there working all day, this is a lot better than a bag of chips, And also, don't go drink soda. I mean, water's probably better, but if you're working all day and you're dehydrated, this will really ramp you up fast. So, that kind of stuff. And I've spent a lot of my money on tools and stuff when I should have reinvested it in the business. But, live and learn. Also, find a good supplier if you do bundles. Find a good supplier of wrap. You're always going to need this. And then eventually, if you do bundles, you're going to need you're going to probably want a automatic firewood bundler, where the thing you just push the pedal and it does it yourself. Save time, and it makes you money in the long run. You'll pay it off in a matter of time. So, that's my top, I don't even know how many, quite a few of how I would do things if I redid it, and things you need to start a firewood business. And just, you also like to use, little things, gloves, water, just stuff that you never really think about. And you're also going to need air filters for your chainsaw and borrow and all that kind of stuff. And you might have to fix them, and it's just crazy. So, thanks guys for watching Southern Firewood. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I know it's kind of, all over the place, and it was kind of off topic a little bit in some places. But, I thought, y'all would enjoy to see what I would redo and what you need to start, and, a little bit of encouragement too. Always get out there and work. If you're not working right now and it's sunny outside and, it's, you're wasting the day away, get out here and work. You got firewood out there you can be splitting, stacking, cutting, or if you don't, work hard to get some. So, thanks guys for watching Southern Firewood. Make sure you have a blessed day, and keep watching the videos.